Greetings everybody, BJ Weller with you for another day of 100 Days of Gaming, day 43 of 100 Days of Gaming. I'm going to do a little bit of Dragon Age Origins here. This is actually the first time we've played it for 100 Days of Gaming. I was trying to figure out what I was going to play for today, get a little bit of game time in. I'm like, what should I play? So I looked back at last year's list, on YouTube of everything I played, and Dragon Age wasn't on there, so I figured, you know what, do some Dragon Age for this year, for 2017, day 43, Extra Life. Be sure to check out Extra Life, and of course all our hashtags and 100daysgaming.com and all that great stuff. Raising money here as we play games for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, so please throw a donation our way. Links are in the description down below of this video here on YouTube. $85 raised so far for the kids of CHOP, 100% of which goes directly to benefit them and the hospital. So even $1 can make a difference in the child's life. So be sure to make a donation. Be sure to make a donation and be a real life hero for kids. In the meantime, let's get on here. So Ogric is our noble dwarf, who we're doing the series on YouTube, the noble dwarf with Ogric there. So I don't think I'm going to do Ogric. So we got Hannick or Landamora, our human noble, and our Magi here. Who was the last I played? Last played, wow, 3 years ago, or no, 5 years ago. It's 2017 already. Wow, I haven't played Landamora in 5 years, and even longer. So that was, what, February 5th, by my reckoning here, how they... Yeah, because that's June 13th, so the date's actually a little backwards, so that's February 5th. Level 6. He's deep in the wilds here. I haven't played him since December of 2011, so almost 6 years since we played Hannick here. So, yeah, let's do some Hannick then. Deep in the wilds, no trap. Okay, I don't really trap, no trap. All these different saves for trying to get something done. So I guess at one point I did something where I did where I didn't avoided the trap. Something else, I did do a trap. All right, so let's do this is the last save here. Let's just go ahead and do this one, huh? See what we can get accomplished here. A little bit doing a lot of other stuff. Did some Stronghold Kingdoms today. Heroes of the Storm. And Overwatch as well today. So our official video here will be Dragon Age Origins. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Can level up. Can level up Alistair, huh? Alright, let's give him strength and dexterity. Let's give him more strength, sure, why not? Templar. We'll give him that one. 1 point here. Let's do his... No, we can't do Templar. Oh, okay. So I guess he's not quite high enough yet for that. Threaten. Taunt. I don't think he has anything else. Weapon and shield here. You don't have too much here. Alright, well, I guess we're going to do one of these then. Frightening appearance. Well, he's not frightening in appearance, so we'll do that. Alright. Let's go. Alright. I have no idea what we're up to here. So we're deep in the wilds. Plymouth's hut. That doesn't look like her hut. At least from what I remember from Ogric. Maybe it is now. So I think this actually takes us out to camp or something. Yeah, because we've got Morrigan in our party now. Oh, come on now.
Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew.
You could come with us, you know.
Huh, I prefer to remain here. Considering what the world has done to me, I have already done more than it deserves.
Could you answer some questions?
Questions. One would think a Grey Warden would be more interested in action. Ah.
Can I ask about your magic?
Looking for new spells. Secrets you think old Flemeth has cooked up over the years. Well, they're of no use to you without years of practicing my ways. I am not like your circle with its books, you see. Not that I would mind a handsome lad to order around for a year or so.
If I were you, I'd take the Darkspawn.
How long have you lived in the wild?
Since before I was wrinkled and old. Ah, you may think it strange, but I was once young and beautiful, just as Morrigan is now. Yes, men desired Flemeth then, and some even killed for her.
Are you sure they just didn't die from the horror?
You will need that smart mouth for more than asking me silly questions.
What will you do once we're gone?
Have a moment's peace for once.
I hear the peace of the grave is eternal.
This is the thanks I get for feeding you and putting up with you for this long. Ah, may your child one day treat you the same.
Feed me, she says. Without me, I swear, she shall be caked in dirt and eating tree bark inside of a month.
About the Darkspawn?
About anything, really.
Then hear this. I laugh at a world full of stupid humans who ignore the Blight's evil and abandon their vigilance to chase mortal goals. Remember, it is up to you to destroy the Blight. Pray not for someone else to destroy it. It will always nip at your heels.
I have no more questions.
Then we are done. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some dinner to eat.
Alright, let's head out. Gather your party and venture forth? Yes. Well, let's. So we're here. Lothering. I guess we're going to Lothering, eh? Could always go to party camp, but let's head to Lothering, shall we?
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Darkspawn! It has begun. Let's have at it! Right there.
Begin the onslaught!
I think we work well together.
The Mabari Hound we saved. I think this is the... Oh, pet the hound. I think this is the... Mabari helped cure back at Ostagar.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
It was... I don't want a dog. Like him, you can have him. I always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. Oh, I can't pet the hound? Enter a name for the dog. Oh. I guess we will name him after Marley Doodle. Marley. I thought I saw something sparkling over there. It was here too. What do we have here? Deserted farmland, right? I can respect your leadership. As you improve your relationship with party members, head back to camp and speak with them. Much more willing to open up when they don't have to worry about death around every corner. and you'll need to talk to them more if you want to continue to improve your relationship. Track party members' approval ratings using the orange bar at the bottom of their character record. See. +4. +8. +100. Uh-oh. Yes, let's venture forth. That's a nice little pause we get there. Together are my Bari hounds.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees. You're toll collectors, then? I don't have that kind of very well. You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
You think?
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Yeah, I'm not paying. You're toll collectors,
Indeed,
then?
for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that.
Forget it, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Let's see, do you really want to fight a Grey Warden? Do you really want to fight a mage? You really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
You're too kind. Actually, let's it's like, said, you know, Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
An excellent donation. Thank you. Not enough, I'm afraid.
And just when we had things settled.
Yeah!
No! It's a fine thing we've done. We surrender. It's a fine thing we've done. We surrender.
Yes,
We've done. 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 We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Goodbye, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Some questions says, turn you in, you follow my lead. I could use some follow my start running, don't come back. I want some questions
Well,
answered.
what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What exactly have you been
Well,
doing?
watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Teyrn Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
Have you heard about any survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Teyrn Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
I'm done asking
Well,
questions.
then let me go!
Hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
And start running and don't come back.
Bless you! The Darkspawn can have this place.
Knight's Locket. A Knight's Note.
Very well.
Oh, let's go. Curiosity, did that meet with everybody's approval? No change.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Need to hear some news before we can decide.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
And we need to find these people.
I can give you directions if you like.
Where do we find our Lehman?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where would Logi? Where we find the deadliest?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
And the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
What the Circle of Magi do, what the Chantry says?
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Lothering might have to say about it.
Where would Lothering
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Oh, Marley.
There'll just be more bandits as soon as you leave.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
It shall be done.
Bella. Short bell. Not really gonna be much use to me now, is it?
How terrible for Queen Honora that her young king is dead, and she not even with child.
Where can we go? This is no better than what we left.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
Good question, child. I don't know. As we go ahead and loot all your crates.
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
So sorry.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
Good question.
I shall do it.
I know you shall. So I told you to go pick that.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Can I ask a few
I'm just
questions?
out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. It is sad to watch how helplessly they scurry about.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything?
What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
We met those bandits and drove them off.
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Deep mushroom.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
I mentioned profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Oh, Morrigan disapproves.
As you say.
shall be done.
Insufficient skill, eh?
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
No, I'm not. Indeed. Let's see what you have.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Ooh. He's got quite a bit, eh? Spell power 1, dude. So we can sell this. Magic staff. I don't know where I need these. Gray iron axe. I'm sure I get that. She's not gonna. Marley. We got nothing for Marley. See what we got from Morrigan. Let's see what I get. Let's see what we got for myself first, I suppose. Oh, my staff is two-handed, so that's not going to help. Success, one willpower, one magic, one youth time. Crossroads, Chantry Road. Yeah, so that stuff I can really sell. Oh, she doesn't look so sexy now. There we go. 60, that's 2 magic plus 10 cold damage, huh? Well, I guess that's that then, eh?
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
And I am indeed.
All right. Just
really
don't
just
buy everything
sell,
up.
though. I didn't check Alistair's armor. Or her weapon either. It's flaming. Jason Flatblade. Less critical, more armor penetration, more strength. That's a little better. More magic, so that's a little worse. It's a little bit worse too. Okay.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
I'm not, but
all right.
I want
Just
to sell.
don't buy everything up.
There we go. Okay. Good enough for now.
Are still operating their board. Now that's dedication.
As you say.
Pain of death. Another victim. Bandits? Bandits everywhere. It says apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders plying their trade in the northern woods and roads. Excellent.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
Oh. Nice.
I shall do it.
Have you seen my mother?
It depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
You know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
I don't think she's coming, child.
Why not? Why would she leave me here?
I don't think she meant to leave
But
you.
she must be coming.
Come with me, I'll be there for
Mother
your
said
mother.
I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Go to the chantry. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice man, kind of like Father. I should go look for Mother now.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
Pet Marley. Do you see anything interesting? Continue. Well, what did he bring me? No idea what he brought. See anything interesting? Oh, he doesn't seem to have found anything. Okay. Let's move on then. Follow along, shall we?
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What? This might be what the traps, no traps is. Okay. What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
I'm quite familiar with traps and the
I
like.
would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
Traps are a girl's best friend.
I almost feel sorry for the Kunari locked in that cage. It won't be able to defend itself from the Darkspawn.
Very well.
Always insufficient skill.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What's going on here?
Ever since good King Kalen passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defence and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type. Too much to do, and not enough time.
You need any help?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bit.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
You ate my entire bag of herbs, you foolish dog. Do not think I am unaware of where it went. It is your own fault for being so entirely gluttonous. Several of those herbs were poisonous. You should be pleased they did not kill you. Do not be ridiculous. I am certainly not going to give you more, even if I did have more to give. Oh, you have some nerve, creature, and your breath leaves much to be desired. Off you go. We shall see. I promise nothing.
I don't suppose we need that active anymore for now. Ah, filthy mushroom. Lovely. Oh, fruit. Excellent.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it.
Interesting.
I shall do it. I've got a cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on Lake Callanhard are all turning into demons.
They always say that, though.
Well, this time it's true. They're not sure what to do about it yet, he says.
What's to do? I thought you killed them.
Easier said than done. Mages pick a fine time to go turning into demons, I tell you.
Interesting, even more.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
That marshman stole from me, I know it!
You do not seem a refugee. Were you part of the army?
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Shokke basit Isra. Mera de twasit. Abana kyun. Maras shokra. Ananne sam kyun. You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
What are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Kunari?
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
That's horrible.
I agree.
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
You feel guilty, but why did you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Aren't you interested in
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Why do you ask?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the Reverend Mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Sten. Kunari prisoner. Well, let's explore all of Lothering, I think. Hmm?
shall be done. As you say.
Except I have insufficient skill. As always. So insufficient. More ice arrows, eh?
Someone help us!
Darkspawn.
Oh! That didn't help.
As you wish.
Tis your time to die!
We're all dead. Well, that didn't work too well. Our journey ends. How fitting. Oh, well, that'll be it then. Thank you for watching this episode, everybody. This day 43 of 100 Days of Gaming. Again, please be sure to check out Extra Life. Please consider making a donation. Even $1 can make a difference to the kids of the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and all the kids throughout the Children's Medical Network hospitals here in North America. Check out Extra Life, www.extra-life.org. Check out our links below the video here in the description. Have all sorts of other great stuff to check out as well. Subscribe, like, follow us on the Twitters and the Twitch, BJ Weiler, Real Millennium G, and all that stuff. All our information out there, and of course the Twitch Kittens as well. Come hang out with Twitch Kittens. We're a great, wonderful community, and of course Extra Life as well. Extra Life participants as well, a whole bunch of us. Thanks everybody. It's BJ Wallace saying until tomorrow, I will see you in game.